So it's important to know if you have an injury or if you have some sort of flexibility limitation, it's important to know how to use the wedges. So the wedges aren't meant to just sort of sit under your hands willy-nilly and just sort of recreate old bad habits, but rather you want the knuckles of the hand to be on the floor and the wedge is just slightly under the heel of the hand. And you want the wedges, again, not to just be a place to rest the weight, but instead they want to be a reminder to lift the heel of the hand and the forearm bone up and pour the weight forward into the knuckles, so that really the feeling is more of sending the weight into the four knuckles that join the fingers of the hand, and it's almost like the heel of the hand is sort of levitating, an atom's layer off of the floor. It's quite energetic. It's much better for your wrists to work this way. And in fact, I encourage all practitioners to take a couple of weeks to practice this way, because it will completely change the way you're using your hands and your wrists in downward dog. You don't have wedges, but you need a little lift for your wrist. You can fold the mat a few times so that you have a little bit of a lift to work with. And you want to use the mat in the same way you were using the wrist wedges, in that it's supposed to be not just a pillow for your hands, just to recreate old bad habits, but instead it's meant to be a reminder to bring the weight into the knuckles of the hand and encourage that energetic lift up through the wrist, so that you're not dropping the weight down into the wrists all over again, but rather pouring the weight forward and lifting up through the forearm bone.